What is up, ladies and gents? You know what time of day it is. It's XCN time. And first and foremost, XCN is almost at 5 cents here. I'm honestly lost for words at the moment. This feels like history is being made. It's honestly just so bizarre to see. If you have a look on CoinMarketCap, XCN is number 74. We tagged 1.5 billion in market cap just a few minutes ago. When I made my first video here on XCN, I remember checking CoinMarketCap for the market cap of XCN. It was under 100 million. It was literally on the 6th page, and now we're on the first page, number 74 there. And this is honestly just so surreal. Of course, I can only imagine what it's like for you as a viewer as well, particularly if you've been here in XCN a little bit before we saw this run up. Of course, if you have made some considerable gains, then tap yourself on the back. This is what the bull market is all about. This is why we're here in crypto, to catch things like this. And holy flipping moly, what a win this is. And of course, I do not believe this thing is over just yet. I do still think we're going to be going much higher. So obviously in this video, I'll be covering that, but I'll also be covering some news that has come out here on XCN. I'll be giving you my shorter term price predictions as well as my 2025 target. So be sure to stay tuned for all of that. Of course, if you are a new viewer, then welcome to the channel. If you do like content like this, hit the like button and subscribe for more content like this. If you're a returning viewer, then welcome back to the channel. It's really good to have you here. Of course, if you're feeling fired up, then drop a comment down below. I want to see XCN Army in the comments. And of course, if you're looking for a great place to buy and trade Onyxcoin, then look no further than the MEXC exchange. I use them because they have some of the lowest fees on the market and they don't require KYC to get started. And on top of spot trading, they have futures trading as well. So you can actually trade XCN with up to 20x leverage here. So of course, if that's something you guys want to do, click in the link in the description down below. Fill out your details. It takes literally less than a minute to sign up, deposit some money, and then you can get started trading straight away. Of course, guys, as always, thank you so much for your support on this channel. Let's get started on this video. So first and foremost, we're going to cover the news on Onyxcoin. Of course, we go on their Twitter, and like I said in my last video, they've been a lot more active. We had one tweet come out from Onyx, and it was a quote tweet of this news article. And Onyxcoin have been teasing with the 2 eyes emoji. Trump crypto plans have Wall Street CEOs ready to jump into digital assets. And so the summary of this article is that basically, obviously, as Wall Street are highly regulated, they aren't allowed to touch digital assets at this point. But if Trump gives more of a green light to Wall Street regarding their crypto practices, then imagine the capital that is able to pour from Wall Street into cryptocurrency. It's going to be enormous. And obviously XCN as a payment infrastructure token is going to see quite a lot of that capital from there. And of course, XCN as a payment infrastructure token in one of the hottest niches of crypto right now, we can imagine how much of that money from Wall Street will go into the XCN ecosystem. It's going to be unfathomable. Of course, really bullish news here. And on top of that as well, there's been talk over the past 24 hours about Trump planning zero capital gains tax for US crypto projects. Imagine this as well. Imagine all of a sudden there's no capital gains tax for cryptos made in the USA. Of course, that's going to put cryptos like these at a massive advantage compared to other cryptocurrencies made overseas. And of course, that's going to concentrate the capital that investors would have chosen otherwise to invest, in a crypto made in Europe, for example. And it's going to come to US based cryptocurrencies. So I had to search, is Onyxcoin a US made crypto? And I couldn't find the answer on Onyx website. So I asked ChatGPT. And I really hope they're correct on this one because according to ChatGPT, Onyxcoin was made and developed by Chain, which they recently partnered with back in 2014. And so Chain initially made this crypto, and given that Chain was founded in the United States, it can be considered a US based cryptocurrency project, referring to Onyx. So Onyxcoin is going to be a massive beneficiary of this plan if this does become reality. Of course, this has literally made the headlines as of the past 24 hours, so it's not yet there, but if this just gets switched on, this is going to be extremely bullish for Onyxcoin as well. On top of this as well, yet more news for Onyxcoin. They've literally just announced a token burn every month. 11 hours ago, they tweeted this from their Twitter: the Onyx DAO is looking for feedback on a community burn initiative. Monthly, the DAO would basically send 10k of XCN into a wallet and just completely burn that. So 10k every month in XCN burnt, making it a deflationary token. Of course, this is going to reduce the supply, and this is going to be very bullish for the token in general. And of course, the community were all for this. So 7 hours ago, they tweeted this. They're going to implement this. They're looking to implement it. And at the end, you can see it's going to be an active month. So I love these eye emojis. It's always like a little bit of a tease, you know. But the fact that the Twitter, like I said in my last video as well, the fact that the Twitter here is a lot more active, they're doing a lot more initiatives now. This is really what we want to see for this bullish momentum on Onyxcoin to continue. Very finally, in terms of news as well, we've still got this proposal. There's still 3 hours left of it. And yeah, the votes really haven't changed. Still a lot more for votes than there are against votes. Still a really big difference between the two. That's like an extra $2 million apart between them. So it really does look like Justin Sun and HTX are going to be getting that 500 million in XCN. Of course, let's welcome them with open arms. They are now part of the community. This is going to be very bullish for us with their reach and with their expertise in crypto. Of course, nothing's solid until we see this proposal close. There could be someone with a really large holding that changes his vote, but you know, as it currently stands, it looks like we've got them on board. So that was the news here from XCN. Just going back to the price now, and let's talking about what is happening here on the charts. Of course, since this little consolidation that we had back over the past few days, we have just been up only here on XCN. Basically, we had something like this. We had a little bit of a drop in this region due to the tweets from Justin Sun, which have now been deleted. And since then, it's been up only here on XCN once again. And the price target from this pennant type structure, as I gave to you in my previous videos, was the distance of the parabolic move going into the pennant there. And as you guys can see, we've hit this price target. We've solidified that price target at 4 cents, and we're still going past it with a lot of momentum as well. And yesterday we had this other price target here on XCN. It looked something a little bit like this. This was a right angled triangle, and of course we broke out to the upside from this, and the price target from this was 5.1 cents. So we're just about closing in on that price target there. We've got a few more percentage points to go before we hit that, but I really truly believe that we're going to hit that. We're on the 1 hour chart now, and of course we have that proposal in play with Onyxcoin that ends in 3 hours. So I think in the run up to that proposal, maybe we see $5 tagged, and I do believe $5 will be a little bit of a resistance for us. Quite a big psychological level here on Onyxcoin. Of course, whatever the result of that proposal is, we will get some volatility in the market. I don't know if it's going to be good or bad. It just really depends how the community, the people invested in Onyxcoin, see this proposal that Justin Sun and HTX are on board. Nonetheless, it's going to spell maybe a bit of volatility as well. But in the long term, this is still going to be very, very bullish. But of course, if we do retrace a bit of this pump that we've had, I'm looking at some of these Fibonacci levels as places where we could see some support and resistance as always. Of course, if we get a little bit of downside over the next few hours and days, for example, then I expect our first main resistance to be at 3.9 cents. This could be a good buy the dip opportunity if we get to this area. Maybe we see this as a support and something like this occurs. But if we see further downside, then again, 0.618 lies at 3.2 cents. Of course, we really respect these fib levels because as you can see on the way up, the price really interacted with these levels quite a lot there. So this is why I'm monitoring the fib levels, particularly if we start to see the prices go back down. We should see these supports really hold, and there could be great places, like I say, to scoop up some extra XCN. Of course, if prices do continue to fall quite sharply, you know, a lot of people taking profits and stuff, then this now is going to be a very strong resistance. You can see this was our resistance here for multiple times in this consolidation. So 2.9 cents should be a very strong support. If that doesn't hold, 1.8 cents is my lowest support here for XCN. It's about here. And 1.8 cents is not only strong in this area, but also back in 2023 there. You can see 1.8 cents was the peak there at the start of 2023. So a very strong support in my opinion. And of course, for the bullish aspect, if we do continue climbing up over the next few hours and days, then I would expect these fib levels to get knocked out of the park. First and foremost, we need to climb back to this 5 cents level. If we can continue up with a lot of momentum, next level there sits at 6.6 cents. If we're still going up, then the next level there at 1.414 fib is 7.7 cents. Now, if you see my previous videos, you know that this was my first target here for 2025. 7.7 cents. If we go back in XCN's history, you can see that this was a major support and resistance back in 2022. So this is going to form quite a major resistance in my opinion. If we're able to clear that, then 9.5 cents should be next. And this lies just below a big psychological level at 10 cents here on Onyxcoin. So again, we could expect quite a bit of profit taking in these levels. So just as a schematic to show you how this might play out, if we're bullish here on XCN, then we could see something like this over the next few days and weeks. So that's how I'm using the levels here on XCN. Of course, long term, like I say, my price target is still 37 cents. That's where I think Onyxcoin can go to based on technical analysis of the charts. Of course, Onyxcoin is still being extremely strong here, and I wouldn't be surprised if we do exceed that target. But my main target is 37 cents. Of course, if we get more bullish signals in the future as we're closing into 37 cents, then I'll happily raise my targets here on Onyxcoin. But for now, 37 cents is where I see Onyxcoin going to, and that's still a juicy 9x from where the price is right now. So yeah, that's basically what I wanted to say in this video, guys. Of course, thank you so much again for all your support. Like I say, if you're looking to trade MEXC, if you're looking to trade XCN, then hop onto MEXC in the link in the description down below. If you have any suggestions on different types of videos for XCN, then let me know down in the comments below. Of course, guys, also comment XCN Army down below. I want to see XCN Army standing strong together. Of course, as always, enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I'll see you guys in my next video.